a lot. Like I'm with T-Mobile. So mine, I get $5 off a month by using auto bill. However, some months I'm like, maybe my money might be a little iffy. In the past, it's been a little iffy. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have that in my account on that date. So I turn auto bill off on my phone in the at T-Mobile app, right? And then I pay it whenever I want to pay it, right? When I still pay it again, it's still only at the rate of the auto bill, even when I turn the thing back on. What I'm saying is I can turn the auto bill on and off and get that same rate what, of the discount. I just have to remember to turn it on and off. And I can pay when I want to pay. So if you guys have a similar program, check that out because that works. I've done this more than once where I'm like, ooh, I could use that extra money. It's not even a lot of money, but it's like I don't want that kind of money going out on that date because I get paid like 3 days afterwards and I'd rather pay it then. So I'm like, okay, just turn it off. I'll turn it off and then I'll pay it later. Or you can make a payment arrangement with us customer service. But if you have an app to do it, just do it that way. And I'm telling you, I've done that more than once and they've never charged me the extra money for not doing the auto bill on time. So that's a straight up real hack. All right.
Yeah.
My real hack that I prepared for the day, I'm going to have to sort of condense a little bit because of time. It's really about traveling. My boyfriend is traveling, and I'm going to have to travel soon, actually, to see my cousins because I have an aunt that is not doing very, very well right now, and I know I'm going to have to see my family soon. So I have come to. I'm a pretty good traveler. I've learned a few tricks of the trade. I also asked my other travel warrior friends what they do, and I'm going to share with you some of my favorite travel tips today, using a couple of actual things I've found from research and data to let you know some travel tips that'll help you as well. First off, if you're not using the online services like Travelocity, which is not my favorite is Priceline, you're missing out a lot. Go to Priceline. I actually had to rent. I will rent a car this week because Jason's coming back midweek, and I'm staying at this house. I'm staying at to the end of the week. And so, if for my car, I initially had already rented a car or reserved a car, and then Jason told me to cancel it and use his car instead. It was going to be $24 a day for the car rental. And I just talked to Matt Crabtree, who used Priceline, and his car rental while he was here in LA was $17 a day.
Nice.
From Priceline.
Real nice.
$17.
That's great.
That's great.
So get on that. When you're booking flights, if you can book your flight 7 weeks in advance, that's the best time to book a flight. I know it's 2 months out, but if you can do that, book that as soon as possible. You're going to save a lot of money. I also found this out when I was doing my research today. Do you guys know there is a best time to buy your tickets online? The best date and time. Do you know what it is, Dino?
I don't remember.
Tuesdays at noon Pacific time.
Wow.
There you go.
Well, that's good freaking info.
Tuesdays at noon Pacific time is the best time to book tickets. Now, it always varies. That's not necessarily going to be true, but statistically speaking, that is when you can get the cheapest flights. Also, if you can fly on cheaper days, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays are cheaper days to fly out on versus Sunday, Mondays, and Fridays. Those are, I don't know why Thursday would be such an expensive day. Maybe it's in the middle. But
Tuesday, it's right before the weekend. I
guess so. But Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday are the cheapest days to fly. If you can fly out early, tickets are always cheaper earlier. Also, early also can mean early in the morning. So if you get a 1 a.m. flight, which sounds like, oh, that's a pain in the butt, but you're going to sleep anyway, just sleep. Go take that time. Do it overnight. If you get a low-cost airline price, like from the airline, screenshot that page and then go to Priceline or Travelocity somewhere else and see if you can find it again somewhere else. And see if you can, before you get that great one from there, because you think like, I'm getting something better because I'm buying it directly from the airline. It's still the same seats. It's still going to have the same restrictions. It's going to be all that's going to be exactly the same unless you have a relationship with the airline. I'm a loyal person. I try to fly the same airline company over and over again, and then you get more perks and loyalties with them, and then you get better deals as well. So those are my traveling hacks for the week. I know I'd sort of specifically dealt with car rental and flights. We'll talk about more things in the future, like hotels and things like that. But that's it for time. I'm going to sign off. That's my broke-ass hack.
I love that. I do. I like to rent my cars from Enterprise and Kayak. Kayak has some good deals, like on cruises. Oh my God!
I like to use Enterprise, but I get them through Priceline.
See, I didn't even know that.
All
Won't he
right.
do it?
So,
Yes, he will. I seen it now.
won't he
y'all.
will?
Won't he will?
Won't he will?
Thank you, Jesus.
All right. So let's go ahead and get into our question of the week. All right, and this is one of our more shorter ones, which works out great for today. Okay, question of the week. You have been granted one wish that you cannot use on yourself or anyone that you know. What do you wish for? Yes, the wish is magic or magical. Okay, so first up, we got CJ, who said eradicate sickness. And Miss Hot Sauce, shout out to Miss Hot Sauce and the Henny and Hot Wings podcast. She said world peace. Damon the Weasel Stanford said a clean environment. Chaz Samuel Jr. says eliminate all mental illness. Nice. Pam Brown said no taxes. Hey now. And Auntie Nina said the end of illness and disease. Ms. Gwen Turner said also world peace. All right, so let's bring it in. Mr. Pip, what is yours?
I would end homelessness.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Dee Dee, what is yours?
I would end racism.
Nice. And mine, I would have to say I would end all the isms.
Oh, that's really nice.
What about idealism?
You know what I mean. Nigga, please.
Well played.
Oh, I love you guys.
Love you too, D. Okay, y'all. So that is going to our question for next week. Pip, what is our question for next week?
What is your Halloween's coming up? So what
Yes.
is your scariest true life story?
Oh.
Yes. What is your scariest true life story? Your one scariest true life story? Because our listeners, they don't understand English. They think if you don't say one, it doesn't mean one.
One, right.
But that's, shout out to Carmen Miller. She's one of those who I love her to death, but doesn't have a firm grasp of the English language, apparently.
Right. Let me give y'all a help. If it has an EST, that means the ultimate.
Right?
One.
So yeah, let's get your scariest experience, scariest story, scariest thing that ever happened to you. It doesn't have to, Halloween is the inspiration, but it doesn't have to be supernatural. It could be,
Car accident.
Yeah, a car accident, a shooting, whatever. Just whatever the scariest thing that ever happened to you is. Whatever you can come up with.
Yeah, life could be scary.
Yes, it can. It could have
A
been.
scary moment coming here.
It could have been like you had a mortgage and thought you was gonna get put on the street.
God,
you know what I'm saying? That could be
That's
scary.
frightening.
Especially you know what? That's never happened to me, but that the worry of that has kept me up many nights.
Yeah, that's scary.
I got a whole
My God.
I got a whole house full of people, and I'm the only one that works. So yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It can be scary. It can be.
I know what you're saying. It's only me, and I be looking at my couch like, what am I doing with this furniture? Well, I'm gonna put my shit if I get put out. I gotta pay my rent. So I can go to work.
Right. All right, y'all. So that is it. So thank you guys, chat, once again for
Yes,
riding
big
with
yes.
us, for hanging out, and Beat Break Radio 87 FM, from where music and talk radio lives. Thank you for riding with us, and don't forget to check out all the other shows on that station. The awesome shows. Got many of them, so many. G-Way Radio Show and Sean Garvey and the Beat Break Morning Show. Mr. Moody's, is it Mr. Moody's or no, the Jeff is Moody Show. Jeff is Moody Show, and many more. Kia Baxter, so many more. So for Dijon Monique,
just a girl in my world.
For Pip Lily,
GPS.
I'm Dino Rez saying holla at your boy.
From all of our crew to listeners like you, thanks again for tuning in to another episode of The Shiznit. And don't forget to tell your friends about the show. Check out our website, theshiznitshow.com, or hit us up on Facebook under The Shiznit. Follow us on Twitter at The Shiznit Show. Write to us at theshiznitshow@gmail.com, or leave us a voicemail and make it sexy at 424-261-4878. This has been The Shiznit.
You're listening to the Red Rock Podcast Network.